There, people. So I just wanted to give you a couple other options for creating better eyes in GRAVIT. So I just wanted to show you real quick. I always create an extra page, like this is my front illustration page, and just to experiment with different things, I made another page. So I'm on a different page right here. It's just create new page. So to create a better eye, we start with an oval or a circle, and then convert these two anchor points. So you need to do this. It's convert to path, and then with the sub selection tool, you can click this anchor point, hold down shift, and then click that anchor point. So those two anchor points are selected. I'm going to change the joint to straight, so they come to like a point. Go back to my pointer tool, resize that guy a little bit, and then go back to sub-select tool, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm just going to add a couple of anchor points. You can add anchor points with the sub-select tool just by clicking on a path, like that, and like that. And then I'm going to change the joint to this guy right here. Make it, it's supposed to be mirrored. That looks okay. And you pull that out. Again, if you want to change like the shape of the eye, you can do this just by dragging out anchor points, just like that. So that's going to be the shape of my eye, and I'm going to make an iris and a pupil. I'm just going to make it over here for a second. Hold down shift to get a nice perfect circle. Change that to a fun color. And then I'm going to make it a little more interesting. Put a star in here. And if you're trying to max out the star points and just max out the slider, that's great. But you can also just type in the number you want. If you want 200, that's good. Let's try to fit this guy right in top there. Whoops. And change the color to, yeah, that looks cool. I can also copy and paste it. Just turn my second one around a little bit and change the color. Meh. So you get it. You can change the color of these. You can like resize them too a little bit. All right. So anyways, I have my iris, and I'm just going to add a pupil. Hold down shift and then move it around. Use a smart guide to line everything back up. You can see the crosshairs line up like right there. Change this guy to black. Now I'm going to group all these guys. So I'm just going to select all of them, hit Command G to group. There's also a group button over here, and I'm going to move them on top of the outline, the white part of my eye. There we go. And then I'm going to clip this group of circles within the outline of the white part of my eye. I'm just going to select everything. So click and drag to select everything, and then there's this button called clip, and that'll clip the top portion or top element inside of the bottom element. So that looks okay. I'm going to add a couple highlights, so I'm just going to hit the ellipse tool, and so I have a circle. I'm going to hold down Option and then drag out another one, and then I'm going to subtract. So I'm trying to get this crescent shape. So with both of them selected, I just clicked and dragged to select both of them and hit subtract. Now I have a nice crescent shape, and I'm going to cut it up with the knife tool. So the crescent shape is just selected. I hit the knife tool and cut it there, and maybe cut it there. And let's now change all those guys to bright white. And find them and move them over to my eye. Where are they? This guy. And you might have to resize them and move them around as necessary, but that's a good way to create highlights, is just to create that crescent shape by using the subtract and compound shapes. So hope that helps. Hope that gives you a couple little options. You know, you can always add like a border, but that's basically it. You can add some eyelashes to this if you want, but there you go. That's a little bit better of an eye. Oh, I can even maybe quick, hopefully I have enough time for this. Get the pink part of your eye and then select, oops, just those, and just clip that one right inside there. That looks pretty good. This one's kind of a little off. Change that.